What's up? I'm Dipwith. And I wanted to do one of these things where I talked about my song. So I'm gonna be talking about my song, Nosebleeds. Nosebleeds, now they can sense me, trying to see if they're contemplating me, now sinking into the deep. Sharks out of the sea, still got pretty sharp teeth now. So Nosebleeds was written like a year ago-ish, around that time period. And the relationship I was in was really unhealthy at that point. It was really downhill. There was a drug addiction involved with the person I was with. They were addicted to cocaine, and yeah, so there was like frequent nosebleeds and stuff, and there was a lot of tell signs and a lot of just really bad shit. If looking, even people from the outside looking in, like, they could tell something was wrong. Just having all of these people now being able to like tell and like point and be like, something's not right. What's going on here? It's like sharks swarming at blood or something like that in the ocean. Like, you're just trying to stay afloat, but you know there's something like underneath. I figured out why you're lying alone, begging me to check my phone. So then in the verses I'm talking more about like, I figured out why you're lying alone, begging me to check my phone. And that is a play on my other song, Bones, where I say, I don't really want to check my phone. So in this song I say, you're begging me to check my phone, because they're written about the same person. Really, this is the answer to Bones. This song is the salute, I guess, to Bones. Whereas in Bones, I'm saying, like, this relationship started and I know it's not going to go well. And then Nosebleeds is, yeah, this is how it ended. I'm saying, like, I know why you're alone all the time. I know why you're, like, paranoid and, like, wanting me to check my phone when you're not ever even answering. My hands are tied, being cut to the bone. How does it feel to throw the very first stone? This person was super paranoid, like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? What's going on? All this stuff, when they were the one that was, they had substance abuse problems. And so my hands were tied. Like, they didn't want help, but they wanted me to help, but they didn't want help. It was just this constant state of like, help me, don't help me, get away from me kind of thing. So my hands were tied and literally being cut off. Like, I couldn't do anything. I didn't know what they wanted me to do. I was like, bruh, I don't know, bro. Like, what do you, like, my hands are tied. I can't do anything. You're cutting my hands off and you tied them. What do you want me to do? And then I said, how does it feel to throw the very first stone? Because this person, it's no hidden secret. I have pretty manic depression. And, this person was always like, you need to get help. Like, you need to be better. You're better than this. Do this. Be better. And, not just this person. A lot of people in my life are like this. They're always like, you can do better. Be better. Be a better person. And this person in particular, and a lot of people in my life, are very religious. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just when it's used in a way to control. Which I'm not going to get into, like, my religious beliefs or anything, but, it was more in the sense of, like, people would always, like, be going to church and stuff, and then come back and point at me and be like, you have tattoos, you're gay. Yeah. And so I'm saying, like, my hands are being cut to the bone, and I can't do anything, and you're throwing stones at me because it's part of, it's a Bible thing, like, something about, like, who's gonna throw the first stone. I don't know, I think Jesus or Moses or someone says something about, like, whoever throws the first stone, I guess, has no sin. And so I'm basically saying to this person, like, how does it feel that you must think you're perfect? like how does it feel that you're so fucking perfect and I'm just down here scooping up your shit, basically. The state of the song is like anxiety induced, just like everyone's looking at you, they know exactly what the situation is, they know what's happening, they know what's wrong, and it's point blank, it's a nosebleed, like it's on your face, you're in the ocean, there's sharks, like you can't get away with this. You sat and prayed for open skies, asking God why you're alive, wishing you found a proper cure. I guess you found him lying on the floor. You were the one that sat around praying, wishing that you could like pray the gay away, and wishing that like this feeling would go away, and that you were carrying and that I was carrying, and you wanted everything to be fine, and that, you know, there's some magical answer out there. But you turn to a man, you turn to another human, and you know, you cheated. And yeah, it literally like finding someone on the floor. Like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty point blank. You wanted to follow all the rules, and you also turned to a man to make everything better. And then I go back into the chorus. The song's pretty simple, but it's really about it's really about the chorus. The chorus is the most important part of the song. And the verses are just explaining what I mean. The verses are like explaining the chorus. like the chorus is a big metaphor, but the verses are like more of an inside look to what I'm saying in that metaphor. Like, what exactly are people seeing? Why exactly is everyone looking at you? And it's, you know, it had a lot to do with just how this person was mentally and how they fell out of love, and how I was mentally, and how I just kind of watched. I don't think I touched on this, but I say sinking into the deep, sharks out of the sea still got pretty sharp teeth. Like I said earlier, like we're trying to stay afloat, but I'm sinking. I don't have my hands. I'm done. It's over. You know, blood in the ocean with sharks. Like, that's what it felt like. It felt like everyone was swarming us. Like everyone could see us, but they weren't actually sharks. They were out of the sea, but, you know, they still were vicious, and they still thought they knew the best. And it was like all these people. There was me and this one person, right? And all these other people, and they all like just were screaming at us. And then my partner at the time was also screaming, and I just was like, fuck, cut my hands off. I don't know what to do. Fuck. That's Nosebleeds for you. I'll probably do Bones and talk about that one a little more, because that song's also fun to dive into the lyrics. So yeah, have a nice rest of your day. Goodbye.